Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are doing well, doing great in your home. Alhamdulillah, I am very much fine. Okay, so yesterday we started a new topic that was the links in HTML. We discussed how to create the links in HTML. What was the tag that we were using for creating the links in HTML? That was the anchor tag. We also discussed that how to create the images as a links. These are the things that we just covered in the previous lecture. Today we are not going to start a new topic. Basically we are going to discuss something more about the links in HTML. We will discuss what other types of the link that we can create using the same anchor tag. Okay, so for today's lecture, basically I didn't make any presentation because I think there was no any need for creating the presentation of today's lecture. So I will just show you the practical working of today's lecture. Okay, so I'll make sure that you are going to understand everything that I'll teach you today. Okay, if you have any query, you can ask from me anytime without any hesitation. Understand? So let's start the today's lecture. As you can see on your screen, I have already opened the notepad plus plus. Okay, so the first type of the link that we are going to create today is the email link. Basically what this link does, basically after clicking on this link, the user's email program will be open. For example, if a user clicks this link, it launches one email client that is already installed on your user computer. It will launch the user's email program if you want to, for example, if you want to send a new email to the user. Understand? So maybe it will create a problem for you to understand, but after seeing it practically, you will have a clear picture of this type of the link. Okay, so let me show you the practical working of this type of the link. After that you will have a clear picture. Understand? So let's create this type of the link. As you can see on your screens, I have just set the title as the HTML link because we are going to create the same links in today's lecture also. Okay, so I have also written the anchor tag here because we are going to use the same tag for creating this type of the link. This is the email link. Okay, so what we have to written here, we have to write that linked text, the text that will visible to the reader. Okay, so we are going to create the email link, so I am writing here the send email. Okay, send email. Okay, so another thing that we have to use it here is the attribute, the hrefs attribute. Okay, so okay, यहाँ पे हमें एक word use करना है, that is the mail to word. Okay, after the mail to word we have to give the email address of the user to whom we have to send the email. Okay, so for example, I am writing an email here. Okay, so I have written this email address. Okay, so how this will be working, okay, let's इसका थोड़ा हम लोग जो है साइज़ कम कर देते हैं. ओके, so now all the thing is clear to you. Okay, so let's say this and see the output in the browser. Okay, ओके, सो डेस्कटॉप पर जाते हैं और जो है हम अपनी फ़ाइल ओपन करते हैं. ओके, सो एज यू कैन सी हेयर हमारे पास हमने इस तरीके का किया था. ठीक है, सो व्हेन आई एम ब्रिंगिंग दिस माउस ओवर दिस पर्टिकुलर टेक्स्ट, सो व्हाट इज़ हैपनिंग, माय माउस symbol is changing from the arrow to the small hand because this is the link, this is the email link. So let's click on this type of the link. When I am clicking on this type of the link, so what is happening, you can see on your screens the user's email program is opening. As you can see here, this is the email address that I have already given here in the hrefs attribute because I want to send the email to this user. Okay, so this is here is showing the the email address that I have already given on in the notepad++ file in the hrefs attribute. Okay, So this is the email, this is the email type of the link that we can create using the same anchor tag. Understand? So now I think you will have the clear understanding of this type of the link, that how to create the email link for sending any email to any user. Okay, so it is always a great experience to the visitors of your websites if they have something which makes them communicate easily with you regarding any concerns or queries they have on your websites. Okay, so this is definitely a value added feature for any website. Understand? So I told you how to create this type of the link. Understand? I hope you understand how to create this type of the link, how to create that email link that will open the user's email program for sending any email, new email. Okay, so let's discuss another type of the link that we can create using the same anchor tag. Another type of the link that we can create using the same anchor tag is the, we can also create the button as a link, but we are not discussing that link today in today's lecture, because for creating that link we have to use some of the JavaScript code, but I'm not this is not the JavaScript series, so you will have some problem for understanding those codes. So that's why I'm not creating that type of the link. Inshallah, we will discuss that type of the link in the JavaScript series. Okay, so let's discuss something more about the links. So another thing that we are going to discuss is the bookmarks. So what are bookmarks, what is bookmarks, and why we are learning about bookmarks in HTML. Okay, so what is the purpose of the bookmarks in HTML? So basically before explaining you about the bookmark, I want to show you some example. After that you will have a picture about the bookmarks in your minds. Okay, so as you can see on your screen, for example, basically one thing you must note, that bookmarks are useful when you have a long web page. What does it mean? Basically this is a very long web page. Okay, these are all 23 chapters. Okay, these are all the 23 chapters. There is one line written on each chapter, but it can be a long chapter, there can be long paragraphs. Okay, so this is a long web page. Okay, assume that it is a very long web page. Okay, so for going on chapter number 23 directly, bookmarks, here comes the book use of the bookmarks. Okay, so for going directly to the chapter number 23, bookmarks are used without scrolling the page down. Like from here I want to go directly on chapter number 23 without scrolling my page down. So here comes the use of the bookmarks. Bookmarks can be used here like this. Okay, using bookmarks we can go directly on chapter number 24 without scrolling our page down. Okay, so this is the use of the bookmarks. So let's discuss how to create the bookmarks in HTML and using the same anchor tag. Okay, so I hope you understand it कि bookmark का use क्या है. Basically I'll teach you again. Okay, so basically bookmarks क्या होते हैं. For example, this is a very long web page. Okay, as you can see here, there are all 23 chapters in this web page. Understand? So यहाँ पे हमारे पास 23 chapters हैं. Okay, so अब फ़िलहाल मैंने हर chapter में एक single line लिखी हुई है, and there can be long paragraphs, long headings and long chapters हो सकते हैं. There is a possibility. assume कि हमारे पास long chapters हैं. Okay, so I want to go. तो मैं क्या चाहती हूँ कि मैं जो हूँ chapter number 23 open करूँ directly without scrolling my page down. Okay, अभी मैं पेज को scroll करके नीचे जा रही हूँ 23 चैप्टर के पास, लेकिन मैं चाहती हूँ कि पेज को स्क्रॉल डाउन ना करूँ, मैं डायरेक्टली इस चैप्टर नंबर 23 पर पहुँच जाऊँ. सो फॉर दिस पर्पज वी यूज़ बुक मार्क्स. Okay, understand? So I'm going to create the bookmarks, and then after that you will understand how to create the bookmarks in HTML using the same anchor tag. Understand? So let's open the Notepad++. For creating the bookmarks, first you have to create a link. Okay, so for the link you have to use the anchor tag. After that the bookmark will be created. Okay, so let's remove this link, this email link from here, and let's first create a link here. Okay, for the link we have to use the anchor tag. Okay, so I have to use something here, that is the ID. Basically in HTML there are the concepts of the IDs and the classes. Why we use IDs in HTML? Basically, so what is ID? Basically the HTML ID attribute is used. Basically ID is an attribute and it is used to specify a unique ID for an HTML element. you cannot have more than one element with the same ID in an HTML document. Basically in HTML आप यूज़ करते हैं IDs को ताकि आप आइडेंटिफाई कर सके, स्पेसिफाई कर सके एक यूनिक ID आपके HTML एलिमेंट को. ठीक है, अब फॉर एग्जांपल आप यू हैव ग्रुप ऑफ पैराग्राफ्स इन योर HTML डॉक्यूमेंट. ओके, सो अब उनको हमने अगर डिफ्रेंशिएट करना है वन पैराग्राफ को फ्रॉम अदर पैराग्राफ से, तो हम क्या करते हैं, हम उनको IDs देते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल डिफरेंट पैराग्राफ को डिफरेंट ID देते हैं. ओके, सो दैट्स वाई वी यूज़ IDs टू स्पेसिफाई अ यूनिक ID फॉर एन HTML element. And one thing you must note that you cannot have more than one element with the same ID in an HTML document. Why? Because we are using ID attribute to specify our unique element. Okay, so the ID attribute specifies a unique ID for an HTML element. The value of the ID attribute must be unique, okay, within the HTML document. Understand? So we have to create a bookmark, and so for the bookmark, let's first create a bookmark and then we will add a link to that bookmark. Okay, so how we will do that? Okay, so as an example that I have just shown you, हम इसी तरीके का कोई bookmark create कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, so this is an heading and this is a paragraph. So for heading we just use the tag that was the for H1 for the largest heading, most important heading, and H6 for the least important heading. And for the paragraph we use a tag that was the P tag. Okay, so let's first create a heading and paragraphs. Okay, so H1 for heading. Okay, so heading I'm giving here is the chapter 1. Basically for what I'm doing here, first of all I am creating a bookmark by using the ID attribute, and then I will add a link to this bookmark. Okay, so let's close it. Okay, so paragraph यहाँ पे हम दे देते हैं, for example यहाँ पे कुछ भी लिख देते हैं, this is chapter number 1. Understand? So let's close this tag. Okay, so मैंने क्या किया है, what I did here, basically I have created a heading and as well as I have created a paragraph here. Okay, by using the H1 tag for the heading and P tag for the paragraph. Okay, so हमने यहाँ पे क्या यूज़ करना है, यहाँ पे हमने यूज़ करना है ID attribute को. How to use the ID attributes? Let's see this. बेसिकली ID वर्ड यूज़ करेंगे एंड देन हम इसके बाद ओके ये क्या मेरे पास आ गया. ओके, सो लेट्स राइट I have written heading here, and this is the paragraph. So what we have to do for creating the bookmark, we have to first create a bookmark using the ID attribute, and then we have to add a link to that bookmark. Okay, so let's first discuss what are the IDs and why we use IDs in HTML. So the HTML ID attribute is used to specify a unique ID for an HTML element. Okay, so we use IDs to specify a unique ID for an HTML element. Basically in a web page there are a lot of the paragraphs can be. Okay, so for differentiating each paragraph from one paragraph, if for differentiating one paragraph from other paragraph, we use the IDs attributes. Basically you cannot have more than one element with the same ID in an HTML document. Understand? Using the ID attribute, the ID attribute specifies a unique ID for an HTML element. The value of the ID attribute must be unique within the HTML document. For now I want to just give you some overview about the ID attributes. Don't worry, for that I will give you the detailed explanation of the ID attributes. Okay, so in the later videos, so don't worry for this. Just for now understand we use ID for creating the bookmarks in HTML and how we use the ID attribute. Okay, so let's write the ID attribute here. Okay, so ID, so ID यहाँ पे लिखते हैं हम ID Okay, so the ID that I am giving here is the C1 for the chapter number 1, and now I'm copying it and pasting it from here, pasting it here for writing different chapters as the same example that I have just shown you. Okay, so I'm just changing this ID from here as C2 for chapter number 2. So again 2, and its ID is 3 C3 for chapter number 3. Okay, so again C3 चैप्टर नंबर 3, एंड यहाँ पे जो है हम लोग C4 दे रहे हैं फॉर द चैप्टर 4. ओहो 14 हो गया ये तो, फॉर चैप्टर नंबर 4. ठीक है जी, सो दिस इज़ द चैप्टर नंबर 4, एंड अगेन इसकी आईडी को हम चेंज कर रहे हैं एज 5 C5 फॉर द चैप्टर नंबर 5. ओके, so C6 for the chapter number 6. Okay, chapter 6, this is chapter number 6. So now we have created a bookmark using the ID attribute. Now what we have to done, we have to add a link to this bookmark. So let's use the anchor tag here for adding a link to this bookmark. How to use that? So let's write the opening and as well as the closing tag of the anchor tag. Okay, so here we write the link tag that is visible to the reader. So I am writing here is like I want to jump to the chapter number 6. So jump to chapter. So we want to jump to the chapter number 6. Okay, so I have to write also here the h reference attribute. So as you can see here, I have written the h reference attribute, and in the h reference attribute what I have to do, in the h reference attribute what we have to write here, we have to give the same ID of that chapter where we want to move. So I want to jump to the chapter number 6, so I am writing this ID here as followed by the hash sign. Okay, so C6 is the ID of the chapter number 6. So now let's save this and see the output in the browser. Okay, oh I didn't get the closing tag of the anchor tag. So यहाँ पे अब हमें लिखना है क्या, jump to chapter 6. Okay, so let's write the closing tag of the anchor tag here, and let's save this and see the output in the browser to show it's working, to show that how the bookmarks are created and how they works. Okay, so let's open the file. The file was the animation.html. so let's इसका जो है फ़ॉन्ट साइज़ बहुत ही ज़्यादा बड़ा हुआ है. एक्चुअली मैंने इसका साइज़ जूम्ड इन बहुत ज़्यादा किया हुआ है, तो इसको थोड़ा सा हम लोग कम करते हैं. ओके, सो नाउ you are able to see it. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the link that we have just created. When I am bringing this mouse over this particular text, so my mouse symbol is changing from the small arrow to the small arrow to the small hand. When I am clicking this chapter number, jump to chapter 6, so what is happening, because okay, so let's zoom this. Okay, so when I am clicking on this, as you can see here, it is showing me the chapter number 6 because I have created a bookmark for jumping to this chapter number 6. So when I am clicking on this jump to chapter number 6, so it is showing me the chapter number 6. As you can see here, जब मैं इसको और जूम इन कर रही हूँ और ठीक है, और इसके बाद मैं इस पर क्लिक कर रही हूँ, तो इट इज़ ओनली शोइंग मी दिस चैप्टर नंबर 6 बिकॉज आई हैव क्रिएटेड बुकमार्क फॉर जंपिंग टू दिस चैप्टर नंबर 6. So that's how that is how the working of the bookmarks in HTML. इस तरीके से हम लोग bookmarks create करते हैं. Okay, so let's change it somehow from here. मैं अब चाहती हूँ कि मैं जो हूँ चैप्टर नंबर 4 पर मूव करवाऊँ. ठीक है, so इसके अलावा यहाँ पे हम इसको चेंज कर देते हैं as 4. So let's save this and see the output in the browser again. Once again इसको मैं reload कर रही हूँ from here. Okay, now it is jumped to chapter number 4. When I am clicking on this, so it is showing me the chapter number 4 because now I have created a bookmark for jumping to the chapter number 4. So that's how the bookmarks works in HTML. Okay, so I hope you understand that today's lecture, that how we create an email link and how we create the bookmarks in HTML. Okay, so basically bookmarks are very useful for the long pages, long web pages, when you have very long pages. Okay, so I think that's it for today. Let's stop the recording from here and meet in tomorrow's lecture. Okay, Allah Hafiz and goodbye, and take care. Okay.